Bruh, Jujutsu Kaisen always be reminding us that no one is safe, whether you're a part of the main cast or a side character. If Gege doesn't like you, you're finished. Sukuna vs Mahoraga was absolute cinema, and I just want to say thank you to all of the Mappa animators. Alright, the episode starts off with a flashback of Yuji talking to his grandpa before he died, and he tells him that because he's so strong he should help other people. I'm low-key starting to think that the grandpa knew something we didn't. We pan out to Sukuna, who looks like he's about to take a flick for the gram. Megami got snuck by Goldilocks in the last episode and is now trying to get away from him, but as he's walking away he keeps yapping something under his breath, basically talking about him not having full control of his 10 shadows technique. We get another flashback of Gojo and Megami, where Gojo explains that thousands of years ago there was another 6 eyes user and limitless user just like him, and he fought a 10 shadows user from the Zenin clan that has the same technique as Megami. That fight ended in a draw with both parties dying. Gojo was basically implying that Megami had the potential to become just as strong as Gojo, or at least relative to him if he mastered the 10 shadows technique. From what I understand, Mahoraga is basically like an overlevel Pokemon that no one has been able to tame. So now that Megami has decided to summon it, he will basically be forfeiting his life because he's unable to control it. Mahoraga, I choose you. Goldilocks over here knows he's cooked. Like, look at his face, fam. Like, damn, bro, begging me to turn this man into a mob psycho character. Mahoraga spawns in like an Elden Ring boss and makes quick work of Fushiguro and begins marching towards Goldilocks. He loads up his down special and tries to crush him. They end up explaining Haruta's curse technique, and he basically has the ability to turn random small things into miracles by erasing them from his memories. He can store up to 6 of these memories and they will be filled in by the purple lines under his eyes. This is also one of the only reasons he survived his fight with Nanami, because each time he got hit by Nanami, one of them purple stripes under his eyes ended up fading away. The king of menaces himself, Sukuna, ends up saving Haruta because if Haruta dies, Megami will die too, based on the pact that he created with Mahoraga. Yeah, I know I'm doing a lot of explaining, but the payoff in the end is going to be worth it. Sukuna doesn't want Megami to die because he has plans for him in the future, so in order to save Megami's life, Sukuna now has to run the ones with Mahoraga. Sukuna and Mahoraga square up, and after seeing the Sukuna vs Jogo fight, I truly thought I had seen peak Jujutsu Kaisen, but somehow the Mappa animators managed to top themselves one last time with this absolute cinema of animation. Mahoraga strikes Sukuna but gets blocked and gets countered with a kick, but Mahoraga manages to send Sukuna flying. And wait, hold up, is this nigga Sukuna drinking a slushie and eating popcorn? Bro, at least look like you're trying, bro. Like, come on. Mahoraga tries to give Sukuna the Broly Deluxe, but Sukuna just tanks it and starts doing like 16 backflips and then uses his slice technique to cut off his leg. Sukuna and Mahoraga proceed to go hit for hit like we're watching Nomu vs All Might or something. But again, Sukuna is just toying with him and he slices his head in half. Mahoraga heals itself, but we get this nice pan zoom out animation to where we see all of the regular humans that are still left in Shibuya and are being caught in the crossfire. Mahoraga locks in and decides to keep pushing Sukuna further and further, because never in Jujutsu Kaisen history have I seen Sukuna make a face like this. Bro looks genuinely concerned. Sukuna decides to lean forward and slices all of Mahoraga's limbs off. Sukuna is out here standing like he's Crollo or something. Sukuna continues violating Mahoraga to truly get a grasp of his abilities and comes to the conclusion that Mahoraga's curse technique is the ability to adapt to anything. Bro basically is a worse version of Isagi. Sukuna admits that if he fought Mahoraga in season 1 he probably would have lost. So now that he's figured out all of Mahoraga's abilities, it's best to end the fight early, because if he keeps the fight going for too long, Mahoraga might be able to adapt to all of Sukuna's abilities. Sukuna uses the well-anticipated Malevolent Kitchen. Whoa, wait. My bad. I don't know, man. I watched it on Crunchyroll, so it said Malevolent Kitchen. Turns out it's Malevolent Shrine. And this domain expansion is nothing like the ones we've seen before. Usually a domain expansion creates a small pocket in space-time, trapping the opponent inside like Dagon's Tropical Beach domain. But instead, Sukuna's domain marks an entire guaranteed hit effect area in the real world that covers around 200 meters. This basically means that everything inside this 200 meter radius gets absolutely eviscerated from existence, turned into literal space dust. Sukuna dices Mahoraga into chopped cheese and finishes him off with a fire arrow to seal the deal. Sukuna walks past Goldilocks like he's Kobe Bryant and tells bro to get lost, just to kill him off 3 seconds later. Like, Sukuna is really a Hall of Fame troll. Like, he got no chill. He drops Megumi off at Shoko to get healed and switches body with Itadori, leaving him staring at the murder site while all of the memories and the atrocities that Sukuna committed come flowing back into his mind. You gotta feel bad for Itadori, man. All he wanted to do was save people, and now he has to deal with the burden of taking so many human lives. We pan out to a bird's eye view of Shibuya, and Sukuna really did irreversible damage to the city. He wiped a whole chunk of Shibuya from existence like he's Thanos. I believe that this is where the downfall of Itadori's mental state truly begins. We end off with a shot of Nanami walking and half his body burned by Jogo's earlier attack. Like, damn. Unless he gets to Shoko in time, I'm not too sure if he's gonna be able to recover from this.
Let's go! We'll be there! Awaken the smile of the great old town. We'll be there! Wherever we are, there's no fun to be found. We'll be there when you turn.
Man, Mappa, you deserve a standing innovation. And matter of fact, not even Mappa, the animators, you guys deserve a standing innovation. Brother, innovation? Ovation. I mean standing ovation. You guys deserve a standing ovation. I've been trying to stay up to date on all the stuff going on with Mappa Studios and, you know, the future state of Jujutsu Kaisen episodes, but I really ain't sure what to believe and what's actually going on over at Mappa. I know they've been working them guys to death like since 2006, so yeah, this really ain't a good look. I would be so sad to see, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen go on break or like be cancelled completely, but I understand the struggle for the animators, so yeah. First Zone 100 now JJK. It's not looking good for the anime industry in Japan. But anyway, thank you for watching. So please leave a like and subscribe. If you enjoyed, I want to say a big thank you for the love and support lately. It's been ridiculous. Like, I gained 300 subs in the last month, and my latest video is currently sitting on 15k views. I love all you guys, and let's continue to grow the community. Peace. Oh, damn. You still here? I mean, if you got all the way to the end of the video, you may as well subscribe, right? Like, you obviously enjoyed it so much, you stayed all the way to the end. Like, just drop a sub, you know? It's free.